Hey, I'm here at Sacred Stone Camp. We just saw a really powerful ceremony for Happy, who to internet people will remember was a brave Native American who chained himself to the pipeline. You know, it's interesting because being in that ceremony, hearing the Native Americans talk about everything that they've sacrificed and the blood they shed and all this, you kind of can't help as a white person coming from, I kind of middle class, just feeling like absolute shit, at what, not just what this country was founded on, but also how little I thought about it growing up and how little before this I think about it. We're so removed. What are your thoughts being here and seeing, obviously, people band together, but also being reminded of kind of what this country was founded on and how these people have had to struggle just for their right to their land?
I think it's a really powerful message, and everyone should know that story in a deeper sense. The way that the older Native man was sharing the story, and it kind of gave us the two examples of the Nazi and then the American, same same action, just in different places. And I think the white America has done a lot with erasing history, and you won't get the real history unless you're out here with the right people and you're hearing stories from people like the chiefs and people who have the history for you the right way. So I think it's very powerful, and I think everyone should be out here, and we need the support, we need the supply, we need the people and the love and the water. So
Um, it's jarring to see um, the gross inequality um, that's been presented here. They wouldn't route the pipeline north of Fargo because it would upset white homeowners and landowners. So they decided to route it through native land. Um, it feels like a spiritual battle here. There are snipers in the hills. They desecrated burial ground. Um, the oil company was able to find out where sacred burial grounds were, and on Wednesday brought in a bulldozer. So this is war. This is spiritual war. I'm glad you all are here, but there's a media blackout, and people don't know that happened. People don't know that dogs were let out on women and children. People don't know that there are gunmen in the hills watching out over a peaceful protest. So it's incredibly jarring to be here and to know that white America, to know that capitalism is so concerned with the flow of oil and so concerned with the economic system we've set up. It is different to see the disgusting exercise of white supremacy and capitalism um, in this peaceful prairie.
And one thing that's kind of striking to me is you hear, whatever you want to call them, the oil first crowd, the Republicans, corporate Democrats. Oh, these radicals are fighting energy independence. It came out later that most of this is going to be foreign exports and all that. But at the root of this, I think this election kind of hangs over this. Very different things, but this election, greed has gone on trial, particularly during the Democratic primary, I would say. This kind of Gordon Gekkoization of America, that greed is good. If this pipeline is built, is it bigger than this area? Does it say something about us as a people and subsequent injustices?
yeah, I think if the pipeline is built, it would say that we failed as people, and yeah, that's what we're here to do. We're here to prevent that because humans don't live off of oil. We live off of water. That's natural flow. And I think that having invested time in other politicians that don't matter, that don't represent the people, don't represent our beliefs, is waste of time. Waste of time in a mass media way. And I think that this, like you said, this isn't just a battle happening here. It's happening all around the world and all around the U.S. And it's good to know, and it's a good feeling that you get being on these grounds, that the universe is with the side of what's right. The universe is fighting for what's right. So
We should point out it's not just that humans don't live off oil.
Right.
Animals
Right.
don't live off oil.
That's true.
There's many, many different species of animals here that oil spills kill.
Right.
And it's not a matter of if there's an oil spill. We've seen oil spills in this area over and over and over and over again. So it's not really if, it's when. Do you feel, like he said, that this is not just about the land, but it's about a principle, and it's about people standing up for each other and love?
Yep. Simply put, we have to leave our hydrocarbons in the ground. We cannot make these huge investments in infrastructure that will last for generations to continue burning fossil fuels. I mean, even if you set aside that this is a theft of resources and a theft of land and another action of disrespect towards an entire people. This is a pivotal moment, where we are coming together, where 180 tribes come together, and we say, no more. It's time to work towards the future that works for all of us. And I think the frustration, as far as like the national politics are concerned, is that we have candidates that work for corporations. I think folks see Secretary Clinton's promises as fairly empty right now. Hopefully we'll see Jill Stein here today, who speaks a lot of truth around the environment. Yeah, I think that this is a moment in history where we all are making a decision that we're going to respect the resources we have left.
And I think to end, I think what's important is, if we're being real, in the beginning, you guys were like, oh, I don't know if we're the best people because we're just white dudes from Minnesota. What are we doing for the world? But I think what's important is people. Oh, sorry. I'm also on 4 days of no sleep, but that's besides the point. I think what's important is when you actually do have media that cares come down here, and you have people who drive over from Minnesota or fly from Jamaica or whatever it is, and you get powerful messages out. That actually does have power to change things. I've seen it just in recent weeks in some of the things we've done. So not just the media, but even citizen journalists and whatever area you could get a cell service to show the thing. I mean, thank God for Amy Goodman the other day showing those disgusting security officers just essentially unleashing their hounds on human beings. So I think you guys coming over here and hopefully, if you have the means to come over here, viewers, could help stand with these people to, like you said, make a decision and do what's right. So thank you. Appreciate it.